Once upon a time, and I'm talking a matter of months ago, the NLC and the TUC met with the president as organized labor. That term had gained a lot of traction, but that's not the case anymore. Has organized labor now become disorganized, now having separate meetings with the federal government?
Yes, I think I later watched the program yesterday when my counterpart granted interview as well. And I said there is, trying to paraphrase him now, that there is no organization as organized labor. Yes, as much as there is nobody that is, there is no association or institution that is recognized as or registered as organized labor, but the terms organized labor is what is used all over the world. So for us in TUC, we strongly feel that it is always better when we work together. It is always better when we synergize, because government all over the world, even state government, subnationals, they are all coming together. You can look at Nigeria, the issues of governors forum. You could look at even nations are coming together. Look at the EU, look at the AU, look at the ECOWAS and all that. So even if locally here we cannot form synergy, then it's too bad. So for us, clearly, we strongly believe that we are always better together in any which way we look at it. From different sides of the coin, it is always better for us to work together. Then in terms of organized labor being disorganized, I wouldn't say that for a fact, because at the end of the day, like as I have said when I was in this program about a month ago, that our aim remains the same. What is that our aim? Our aim is about our membership. Our aim is about the downtrodden Nigerian workers. So, but at times, we could have different strategy of getting there. But the bottom line is for us to get to that desired goal. How do we protect the interests of our members? How do we enhance the welfare of our members? How do we ensure that whenever this kind of government policies comes, our members in a way are shielded? So that is the broad-based aim, and for us, we are extremely committed to that. Yes, I understand, you know, during the interview yesterday, you know, when some questions were asked about the last strike, so the response was that a strike we did not call, we backed out. No, we never backed out from the strike we did not call. Literally, the way it always works is that when one body is planning for an action, you have to reach out to the other body. You reach out to them and you have a conversation. And both bodies will sit down and have a plan. Both parts will sit down and have a strategy. You know, in that plan, there are a lot of things that are looked at. I mean, you define your clear-cut strategy. You define the timing. You define how you are going to isolate the downtrodden Nigerians. So all these things are defined before both parties will now come and announce a strike action. But in this case, I can authoritatively tell you that TUC was never contacted in any way. It was the same way Nigerians saw it in the media, that there was a warning strike on so day. So when we saw it, we were amazed. And we were never contacted, we were never consulted. So at the end of the day, because as a body, when such thing comes out, our members, we start asking, are we going to join this strike? What is happening? So in our organs, TUC, we have the NAC, the National Administrative Council. We have the Central Working Committee, the CWC. We also have the NEC. So we have various WhatsApp platforms. So our members started asking questions. What is the position of TUC on this? You know, so we now said we weren't aware. Some of our officers were detailed to follow up, but there was no clear-cut response. So at the end of the day, we now had our organ meetings. So in that, our organ meetings, we extracted the issues from the beginning till the end. We extracted the issues, we looked at the issues of the timing, we looked at the issue of the strategy, we looked at everything holistically. So after looking at it, then TUC now felt that it's not time for TUC to go on strike.
Right.
You renege when there is a plan. So if both parties agree to do something, and one party now said, no, I'm no longer doing, that is when you backtrack. But because at the end of the day, there wasn't any forum whereby we sat down to have any conversation that this is the way to go. Because that is how it has been done in the past.
Well, Comrade Osifo, let me come in here quickly.
Sorry, let me round up with this, Kayode. We needed to communicate to our members by telling them that this is the position of TUC. So we did not tell them, I mean, it is not a reneging, but it is something that we communicate to our members, because if we don't communicate and our members don't go to work, they may be queried and they may be sanctioned. So that was how that communication came. And if you read that communication, you'll see that there was nowhere that NLC was even mentioned in any way. But we said that our members should go to work.